Good morning, everybody. We're in the car at the parking garage A of UCF. And I've been sitting here just looking out, and I just left class for the last time. I gave my presentation today on our final project, and that's it. This was my last thing. That was my last assignment. The presentation was the last component of that assignment. That was my last class. I finished college. It almost doesn't feel real to say that because I've been going to class and doing all this nonsense for the better part of a year. Well, I can't even say a year. For the better part of 7 years. But I finished my last class today. That doesn't feel real. Probably gonna go home, maybe lay down for a couple minutes, and then we can talk about what happens next. But for right now, let's just be here. All right, we're coming back from the gym now. So let's get home, take a shower. I decided to go to the gym first before we talk about everything because I didn't do that today. Let's get home, let's take a shower, and then let's talk about Richard Ashby. All right, let's talk about Richard Ashby, shall we? Richard Ashby has been my life's dream since I was about 14, 15 years old. Rich Ashby went through a lot of different modes and a lot of different vibes. But it was always the dream, but I never worked as hard on it as I should have. And that's something that I recognize myself. Now, what should I do about it? I should have worked harder. But that was then, this is now. What can I say about the past except I know what to do now? And I don't have a time machine, but what I do have is future sight. So, now that I've finished up my last class, it's time to start taking Richard Ashby seriously. It's time to start making Richard Ashby what it should have always been. So my plan is, I'm going to try to speed run this because I can always talk about it more tomorrow. But the plan is vlogs, shorts, long forms, and then unbranded is what I'm going to call it. Vlogs are still going to be vlogs, but I need to catch up. Internally, I'm on March 1st. Today's April 30th. That's not going to cut it. I need to catch up so I can spend that energy doing other things. Secondly, shorts. Shorts have been a really big driver of growth for me, so I'm going to try to keep doing them. And I'm going to try to take them a little further instead of just doing whatever random crap I decide to do. I'm still going to have like shit posts, but like I still want to do a little more elevated stuff to really show off what I'm able to do, bring people in, and then convert them into long form viewers. And the long form, that's what's going to be the real content, the stuff that makes people stay, the stuff that turns people from casual viewers to fans, right? Yeah. And then the unbranded stuff. That's the UGC. That's selling digital products on Etsy. I never really forgot about that. I just didn't do it. That's that kind of stuff where it's like, it's not tied to the Richard Ashby brand, but it's still going to be the income generating stuff. That's the plan. Now, how likely is that going to be? I don't know. But now that I don't have school as an excuse anymore, I've got two options. Work on my business or get a job. And I really don't want to get a job. Because I know once I sit behind that desk, that's it. All right. I'm going to kind of end the vlog off there, because I don't want to go too terribly deep into it because I don't really care. You can probably tell it's the end of the night, so I'm probably just going to go to bed, and then we put the plan in action tomorrow morning. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something different.